What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft Ranked Build. So last episode, I built the pocket knife, which is over that hill, and asked you guys to rate it, and you guys gave me an average of 61 out of 85. Now, the few points were brought up in the comment section last episode about how, people are just kind of throwing in numbers. They're not really, giving a correct assumption of what they think. That's only some people. A lot of you guys are actually, kind of thinking about what you should give the rating. So I'm just kind of asking you guys, I don't know, when you post a rating, maybe post a little, comment on maybe why you thought that. Some of you are already doing that, and that's awesome. And I know you guys weren't doing it wrong. I just kind of didn't really think about that. So, yeah, maybe, when you post a rating, just post, what you think of it also. So it'll just, I don't know, it'll make the numbers matter more. So anyway, we got 61 and 85, so I'm going to go /XP. Is it then 61 bat clone, or is it bat clone 61? Oh, it's 61 bat clone. All right. So there we go, level 14. We're actually only 6 bars away from the next rank, but we did not make it all the way. So, yeah, I'm sure next episode will probably be the next rank. So anyway, let me get on to what I'm going to be building this episode. So this episode, I'm going to actually be building my brother's Pokemon Zorua plushie. So he won this thing at Six Flags like a year or two ago, and it's just been kind of sitting in the basement down here, but it got positioned into one of my vlogs accidentally, and there was a ton of comments about it. So today on Twitter, I actually asked, what should I build, because I want to see if you guys had any ideas. And Herman Weger, I don't know if that's German, or Herman Weger, he posted, build the Zorua doll plushie that is usually sitting behind you. So I thought I would. Now, normally Pokemon's not in 3D. Normally it's in 2D, the classic handheld games are usually in 2D, except for the new one that is, I guess, coming out. There's a trailer and it looks all like 3D. But anyway, yeah, the normal Pokemon are usually in 2D. So what I plan on doing this episode is the first, pixel art of the series. Now, I'm going to use the picture you guys saw off of the Zorua tag, and I'm going to use that to make a pixel art. So here I have kind of the dimensions already done out for it, except I'm going to be doing something a little bit differently than normal pixel arts. I'm going to be trying to do it in sort of like a 2.5D. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably have, I don't know, 2 or 3 layers, or not 2, 3 or 4 layers maybe, and kind of this way, 3 or 4 layers that way, to try and make some sort of fake depth. It's gonna be, you guys will see what I mean once I start building it. I'll try to have his tail actually kind of behind him by 1 or 2 layers. But yeah, so I'm gonna be making the Zorua plushie, but an actual pixel art of it, and I'm gonna be using that little picture you guys saw on the tag. So for this build, I'm actually going to be using a site called Yaza, which I'm not trying to, sponsor them or anything, but what they are is a picture modifier website where you upload a picture and it lets you, convert it to anything you want or use special effects on it and stuff. So I'm actually using the effect of Pixelate that they have on the site. But they have 11 different types of pixelates, which I like. So I forget exactly which one I'm going to be using. I think it's Pixelate 6 if you guys are going to check it out. I think I'll leave it in the description. So what it's going to do is it's going to take that picture of Zorua and it's going to make it into a certain amount of pixels for me. So then it's going to be a lot easier to build this thing than actually, trying to just kind of eyeball it. So what I think the dimensions are 33 wide by 38 long, I believe, and I'm going to be using these 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 wools. So the gray wool is going to be for, let me check, it's going to be for Zorua is kind of I don't know what that is, a mane, I guess, around his neck, and also for his ears. Then the light gray wool is going to be pretty much for the rest of his body. I couldn't really find kind of a light purple. It was just sort of the normal purple, if you want to look at the wools. There's a magenta, but I don't know. I think the light gray is the closest we're going to get for Zorua's normal, his fur, his normal fur color. Then the red wool is going to be for his, I don't know, what the heck that is, the little tuft on his head, and also for his feet and his eyes and the little dots he has in his head. I think there's eyebrows, maybe. Couldn't tell you. The light blue wool is going to be for his eyes, and finally the white wool is going to be for also his eyes and maybe his teeth if I have enough pixels and enough room to do them. The brown wool is going to be for the outline of any parts that are red. So his little tuft and his feet are going to have an outline of brown, and the purple wool is for the outline for everything else. So yeah. Now, when I build this, you guys are probably, I might be like just kind of standing still through a lot of the speed up parts, and that's probably because I'm counting exactly, you know, how far up or down a certain, you know, a certain pixel is or something like that. So it's gonna be kind of, this might be a long build, but I think it's gonna turn out pretty nicely. So the first thing I'm gonna do is the outline, and then I'm gonna, you know, filling in the outline after should not really be that hard. So yeah, the first thing I'm going to be doing is the outline. Okay, and there is the outline. So, the dimensions actually came out to be pretty much what I wanted them to. You may have seen a jump cut when I was doing this over here because the picture on Iyaza actually cut off a little bit of his tail, and I was just like, what's going on? Why does it look like that? And then I realized it, so I had to, you know, stop and kind of make sure I knew what I was doing. See, I had a little jump cut right there, that's okay. And then down here, the boundaries kind of weren't correct completely, but you know what? I almost kind of like it because now it looks like his foot's actually on the ground, which is pretty sweet. And also, I was talking about the whole 2.5D thing. I might just do that for his scarf this episode. Or not really scarf. I don't know what the heck you call it. The mane, you know, the little scarf thing that goes around his neck. I might just do that for this episode. Maybe also the little tuft, but nothing else. You know, maybe more 2.5D stuff will be in later episodes if you guys like the pixel art. But anyway, so now I'm going to get into actually filling everything in. Now, it's not that hard to see it when I actually look at the normal pixels, like the actual pixel image, but I'm going to switch to the normal image every now and again to actually make sure that everything looks right, because sometimes the pixels don't get it completely correct, but yeah, pretty much if I'm going to just use the boundaries, I can see, like, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And that's exactly the amount of reds. And then up here, it should go, I can just pretty much just like check it like that. This is the second one up, so this would go 1, 2, or wait, no, this is, wait, hold on. See, now I'm confused. 1, 2, this is the third layer. So it would go 1, 2, in. And then it actually switches to the light gray right here, because it's kind of his little foot. And then it goes like that. And that's pretty much, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. I need to really switch back and forth to see, because the way they pixelated is like a little bit strange, but it's not that bad. See, that kind of goes to there, and then it goes to being like red again, sort of, on like over here, I think. Or am I doing that too far up? So it's the boundary, and then, wait, hold on. So oh, did I mess up the boundary here? I don't think I did. Did I? Ah! See, I think I made this to the right one, because if you saw right up here, I finished to the right 1 pixel. So I think we're gonna have to just lose a little bit of pixels right here, but I think that'll make it up for the rest of it. Oh well, I was 1 off, I'm pretty sure, but everything else looks good. Okay, so yeah, that kind of goes like that, over that, and then it kind of, there's that boundary right there, correct? Okay, so this is like that. See, I'm just kind of like looking at it, and just kind of going, kind of like on what the pixels tell me to do. That's pretty much it. Oh, man, I want to do this in fast, and I also don't want to do this like in the sped up version, because I don't know, like I feel like I'm gonna make more mistakes if I do it sped up. But anyway, all right. So yeah, I'm not gonna just show you guys every single block placement. So I'm gonna go on to filling in the whole pixel art. So I will be right back. done. So, two things before I get on to details. I did kind of move around the blocks here to kind of resemble the tuft a little better. It didn't really look like it did in the normal picture when it was all pixelated. And then down here I did add teeth, which I think they actually look kind of good because the guy does have fangs. So for details, the first thing is it's weird. In the picture, his eyes have a white spot, but in the actual pixelated version, they don't. I'm trying to make this so it actually looks good. They kind of like go all the way up here. They kind of look like they're there. Except, yeah, it looks like a derp then. Hold on. See, it kind of clashes with... oh, no, I guess, okay. It looks pretty good. It kind of clashes with the outside of his eyes. Let me add this in, too. Like, after looking at it in one, like, you know, big picture, you can kind of get a nice feel of what you need to add and what you need to get rid of. Like, this should be, that should be that. So, over here. The blue kind of goes to the ends of, you know, the eyes. There we go. So, yeah, for details, besides that, I think everything is pretty good. What we're going to do is we're going to make this main thing kind of stand out a little bit. This is what I was planning on doing, is adding in an extra row to his fur here, so then we can make it look like it's, I don't know, like, you know, it's actually like kind of above him or on him. And I'm gonna do the same thing for the tuft, I think, and that's it. I was thinking about making the tail one back, but I don't know. I think it just looked weird if I did. So here we go. This will look good. It'll look good from afar. Trust me. Trust me. So yeah, I think this is my best pixel art I've ever done, only because I have never done one before. It's the first time I ever did one. And oop, this is going into his ear. And it was completely on camera too, which is pretty cool. Alright, so now when we look back at him like this, you can kind of see how that's his mane. Ooh, actually, you know, he has like kind of the spikes that are above it. So, oh, okay, I see, yeah. At about this point, it kind of becomes behind him, actually. So let's get rid of it over here. I didn't take that in account. That's why I was going to do the, you know, the whole behind above thing. Because it kind of looks like that. Well, actually, you know what? It's sort of in back of him over here, too. Hold on. There, how's that? It's now kind of, yeah, there we go. That looks a lot better, because that's what it kind of looks like in the picture, too. And then what I would have done is, you know, made, like, these spikes and his head out one and everything, but I'm going to leave it like that. So for the tuft, what we can do is, because it kind of goes up, like, here, and then it kind of adds, like, a depth effect by doing the same thing over here, to about there, and then pretty much everything in here is all out, pretty much. So we can do that, make it really look like he has a nice, huge thing on his head. I don't know what that is. Couldn't really tell you, but it's definitely outward. Definitely outward. I was thinking maybe I should do the outline outward too. I didn't actually think of that. Maybe. Because his scarf really isn't touching the outline at many points. Pretty sure. Okay, and then all this gray is pretty much out too, I think. Yep. It's mostly... It's not actually mostly red, the thing on his head. It's actually mostly just his skin, or his fur color. Did I say skin? If I said skin throughout this entire episode, I meant to say fur. Whenever I say skin, I meant fur. Okay, so there we go. So now... Hold on, that goes a little bit too high. That's good. So now when we look back at him like this, it looks like he actually has the thing. Yeah, we need to do the outline. And over here too. It actually looks like he has the scarf thing on, and that, like, everything is popping out. So that's good. That's what I wanted to have happen. And up here, let's make this brown wool. Like that. So the purple, I mean, the purple is like kind of the best I could do because I already used the dark gray wool in the build, so I couldn't really do the dark gray wool as the outline. That's what I was kind of planning on first, but since I already used it, I can't really do that. There we go. That looks good, right? Sure, why not? So anyway, this is Zorua? I think that's how you pronounce it. So you can see all of his feet It's kind of weird with the depth, but I don't know. I think it looks good. Was there anything else I was going to do? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Am I missing something? I don't think so. Ooh, now I don't know. I have that like feeling that I'm forgetting to do something. I don't think so, though. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's really weird. Why can I not think of what it is? I hope you guys enjoyed. So please rate this out of 85. And also what I want you guys to do in the description... Oh, it's raining. Hold on. I have learned. Is it all one word? Yes. So yeah, I also want you guys to post a comment of, do you guys want to see more pixel art like this? This took so long to do, but I think it was worth it. I really like how it turned out. Let me get rid of the obsidian blocks real quick. We don't need those anymore. So yeah, I really like how it turned out, and it was the first one I've ever done, so it kind of took me a while to do it. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the picture, or actually, hold on, let me get rid of this obsidian before I do that. Oops. I'm going to show the video and both pictures on the screen right now. It'll probably take up like the entire screen, but I'll show both of them or all three right now, and let you guys decide how well I did. Please rate out of 85. And tell me also in the comment what you guys think. Please, like, you know, leave like a sentence or two of what you think of the thing. And also, if you want to see more pixel art videos as well, I thought I might as well just give it a try. But yeah, I think that's about it. So until next episode, this is Zorua. Now he's always watching over us. Until next episode, I will see you guys all later.